A little over a week ago, I posted my repentance thoughts and analysis video, not really foreseeing a positive reaction. I assumed some dislikes and that was that. But no, you guys actually seem to enjoy that video a lot, and wanted more of that style of content. So, I decided to launch a new mini-series on this channel, where I'm going to go in depth on every single core change Repentance made to the game, and my personal thoughts on it. Within this, I'll also offer solutions to things that I believe need some fixing. To be as transparent as possible, I do not hate Repentance. I think overall, it is a net positive addition to Isaac. That being said, I found myself closing the game more than I used to in Afterbirth Plus, whether it be a frustration or a lack of enjoyment. My goal with these videos is to help new players understand the mechanics of this game more, and to also offer solutions to things that I feel personally don't help the game versus player situation. So, let's get started. Before that, however, I should remind you guys, if you aren't subbed to this channel, you should get on that. We have a lot of cool stuff here. Most of you that do come by to watch these videos daily aren't subscribed. It may seem arbitrary to some of you, but to me it does mean a lot. Aside from that, I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch, and I'm currently attempting the first recorded 99 victory laps in Repentance, so don't miss that. Anyways, back to the video. First things first, what is a deal? In the Binding of Isaac, a deal takes place naturally between floors 2 and floor 8. While they can be accessed on every single floor, it requires certain setups like a Joker card or red chests. There are also two kinds of deals: Devil deals, which are home to items like Brimstone, ceremonial robes, etc., and Angel deals, which hold Crown of Light or Godhead even. So, what's the main difference? Well, in Devil deals, you pay for your items with your health. In Angel deals, they're always free. As most of you already know, these deals are home to the more powerful items in the game, and it's primarily where a lot of your run's power comes from. Like Sacred Heart, for example, which is a 2.3 times damage multiplier to your tiers, as well as homing, or Mom's Knife, which is quite literally one of the highest DPS dealing items ever in Isaac. The reason these deals are so powerful is because you need to play a little smarter and a little better to see them. The main way to encounter any deal is to avoid taking red heart damage on your current floor, as well as doing smaller things like blowing up beggars or shopkeepers. Although, even while doing all of those methods, you're only ever guaranteed a Devil deal on Basement 2, Depths 1, and Womb 2 if your odds are really bad. For Angel deals, you're only ever guaranteed a deal on Depths 1 with that same situation at hand. This is where my main issues with deals arise from, and mind you, this has been a huge issue in pretty much every version of the game so far. From Rebirth all the way to Afterbirth Plus, Devil deals were the meta. They had better items, a more reliable chance, and were just easier to come across. Repentance changed that. Along with Repentance came an abundance of new Angel items and buffs, which were all very well needed. Look at Revelations, Salvation, and the removal of the special item pool, making Godhead and Sacred Heart much more common. However, on the opposite side of that coin, Devil deals were severely weakened. Not only was the entire mechanic of buying items with hearts made more difficult by the introduction of half Red Heart and half Spirit Heart buys, but some of the pool's most fun items were nerfed, like Brimstone or Abaddon. And just like Angel deals, Devil deals also got a plethora of new items added to it. Although, unlike Angel, these newer items aren't all that. I mean, sure, Ocular Rift and Eye of the Occult are some stellar new finds, but other items such as Too Spooky seem to make the pool just a little bit too bloated, which is issue 2. So let's do a really quick recap and analysis of Devil deals first, before we dive into the actual mechanics and odds of encountering Angel deals. Which brings me back to issue 1. The Devil deal pool is way too bloated. Like seriously, why can't you find the quarter in here? And issue 2. The Angel deal Devil deal meta was switched entirely around, making Angel deals the main goal of a run. While this in itself is not an issue, the issue is created by the lower chances of finding Angel deals on a run, inadvertently punishing a player by giving them less deals overall while trying to play the correct meta. So issue 1 is quite a bit smaller, so let's tackle that one first. For this bloated pool issue, I looked at every single item in the game and decided if it should or should not be in the Devil deal pool, thematically and mechanically. You can use the link down below to follow along and just see how bloated this pool really is. So stage 1. What do we remove? Everything in the active selection is fair game to me. The only iffy thing is Forget Me Now, but it is an uncommon fun item, so it gets a pretty big pass from me. For the passive selection, I had different results. For one, removing Quarter is the big obvious thing. However, it seems that every item in this pool actually is thematically correct, which makes me kind of rethink my stance. Maybe the pool isn't bloated, but the items themselves are just lackluster. Going along with this new line of thinking, let's look at the items that no sane person would pay for. Razor blade. Plan C. The quarter. Literally any Brother Bobby-esque item if you're more than one away from conjoined, this being Brother Bobby, Sister Maggie, Ghost Baby, and Demon Baby. Betrayal. My Shadow. Shade. Too Spooky, Monster Manual, Lil Delirium, Blood Oath, Ouija Board, and Sanguine Bond. I just listed off 17 items that I wouldn't even consider buying, and if this list was purely subjective, there would be plenty more. And this isn't even counting for the fact that there is a whole nother list of active items that I would not pick up to replace what I'm probably already holding. And I know the argument is going to be that there are plenty of angel items that I also wouldn't pay for, which honestly isn't true. The only angel items I wouldn't pay for are Dead Sea Scrolls, Breath of Life, and Glyph of Balance. Everything else in the angel pool is either extremely fun or really good. And that goes without mentioning that this whole argument is pretty baseless, because angel rooms are free anyways. So, now, what's my solution to the slightly bloated pool and uninteresting items? Well, first off, don't nerf anything. I like the game's item balance at its lowest level as it is. Instead, add a secondary use or a buff to the lamer items, like a Ouija board or Lil Delirium. Have Brother Bobby and Sister Maggie have a cool little synergy when they're found together. Have Betrayal activate a weaker Dark Arts on hit. Make the Ouija board have a chance to summon a Ghost Familiar to help you. Literally anything. Make the items at least a little more takeable. But for God's sake, do not nerf Angel and call it a buff for Devil deals. This Devil Pool revamp, if Angel's left alone, will make them almost exactly equal in potential power, I feel. Then, we move to issue 2. The spawn rates of Angel rooms. This is gonna get pretty mechanical, so bear with me. Earlier in this video, I mentioned that you're only ever guaranteed 1 Angel room per run, while Devil is 3, assuming no reductions. This in itself may not sound bad, but let's elaborate a little bit. If you want to ensure you only get Devil deals on a given run, all you simply have to do is buy 1 Devil deal item, then every deal from there on out is Devil. If you want to ensure Angel, you have to skip your first Devil deal, then encounter your Angel deal, bomb for the key piece, find a sacrifice room on your next floor, then give up X amount of hearts till your Devil deal chance transfers over. This means you not only have to have a decent enough build to fight the Angel statues, you also have to get the RNG of a sacrifice room, and then have enough hearts to give away. In a roundabout way, this destroys the purpose of Angel rooms being free, because now you are inadvertently paying just to see one, and unlike Devil deals, you don't know what you're paying for. Let me walk you through the math here. This next hypothetical assumes you get no chance reductions due to damage. Basement 2. You find your first Devil deal, you skip it, and you head on down to Caves 1. Caves 1. You have a 33% chance to get a deal, and no way to boost it. As a side note, sacrifice rooms and key pieces don't add to your Angel deal chance. They are removed from your Devil percent chance, and then add it to your Angel deal. So at this point in the run when your Devil deal percent chance is 0, you have no option for boosts. Statistically, you miss this deal. Caves 2. You have a 67% chance of an Angel deal here, but still no way to boost it. Due to the fact that you haven't gotten many powerful items because you've missed the last 2 deals, you're taking some smaller hits against the stronger enemies and bosses. However, statistically, you get this deal. You walk in, pick up your average item, and then you leave. Depths 1. You now have a split chance between finding an Angel deal, a Devil deal, or nothing. The percentage chance should be around 15 for each, assuming you've done some slight alterations like blowing up shopkeepers or beggars in order to ensure your deal. You go looking for a sacrifice room, but to no avail. Statistically, you miss this deal. Depths 2. You still have your split chance. Let's say it's around 33% each. You go looking for a sacrifice room to boost your Angel deal chance once more, and lucky you finally find one. Your goal here is to get the key pieces, but due to the damage you took on the last couple floors because you were underpowered from not getting deals, you can only afford 1 to 2 transfers a percentage over. Now, we're going to assume your best case scenario here is that you don't take any red heart damage after sacrificing some of your HP away, and you flawless the mom fight. Here, you could get a Devil deal or an Angel deal, or nothing. Assuming you get a Devil deal and are still trying to run Angel, you can't even walk inside. By that point, you only have one reliable chance to get any deal at all in the future on Womb 2. Need I go further? So yeah, issue 2 to me is not the spawn rates themselves. I think the 1/3 increase per floor is perfect. It's more the devil to angel ratio. So let's do another quick recap, then offer up some smaller solutions. So the issues. The devil pool has quite a few items you don't want to pay for, so the player decides angels are more fun and more worth their time, and starts going for those. However, the player only finds one on the run, and although it was a pretty good item, spent some sacrifice HP to get there, and some heavy fire from Gabriel and Uriel. That is my very simple explanation. Now, my ideal solutions. The simplest option to me is to buff up some of the non-ideal devil items, like Betrayal or a Ouija board, at least to make them takeable. The other option is to have the key pieces or sacrifice room buffs not just take away from your devil chance, but also flatly add to angel. Or to make the sacrifices you do permanent in switching over your percentages. Now, this last fix is one that I think is super cool, but it's a bit of a stretch. So, we all know how you can encounter Krampus in a devil room and how annoying that can be. And we also are all aware of the mechanic of bombing angel statues. Well, here's my idea. When you get your basement 2 devil room, you're able to walk in and see what's in there. If you don't like it and decide to run angel, you can bomb the Satan statue and out pops Krampus. Upon killing him, you hear that really creepy Satan laugh sound effect, and it kicks you out back to the boss room. Devil deals are now inaccessible for the rest of the run, and the game can only give you angel deals. Not only does this allow for more player agency, it also allows you to peek at the devil deals and see some more unique items and cool synergies. And while yes, this idea is quite a bit out there, I think it would be pretty cool. It might sound kind of OP, but imagine trying to fight Krampus with floor 2 stats. Yikes. So that's about it on my end. I want to clarify once more that I do like Repentance, but some of the smaller annoying features like this weird deal debacle really kind of takes away from the player's experience. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you made it this far, comment down below and say thanks to the editor of today's video, Cosbat. That's all from me, take care, don't forget to like and subscribe obviously, and yeah, peace out, see you next time, whatever.